I was debating whether to like do up my shirt and get all fancy or there it is. Ah, Namu Amida Butsu, which means I take refuge in, I entrust myself to the Buddha of limitless light and limitless grace. Thanks for dropping by. If you're new to this channel or new to this video diary series, I suggest you take a look at the intro video on this channel. So this is day 7. Day 7 of diving deeply into one thing, really. There's all these other things that support it, but just this one thing of entrusting my karmic destiny, my life to Amitabha Buddha. Today has been a really wonderful day. I've had the feeling of really being a different person, facing a lot of situations that normally I would have been anxious about. And I went to a new yoga class. I danced with someone I didn't know. Had an intense conversation with both a friend and someone who I'm involved in a business venture with that I was not looking forward to. Those were the main ones that normally I would have been really tense and nervous around, and I just wasn't. And it's not so much that that there was a lack of fear. The funny thing is, I think it's more just I'm just not seeking. Not 100%, but mostly I'm just not seeking. Like, yeah, the people don't like me at the yoga class. Doesn't matter, and things didn't go well with if things didn't go well with my friend, oh well. Like, okay, this woman who is actually this attractive woman who I'm dancing with, who I don't know, if she doesn't like me or I mess up, who cares? Is kind of my attitude, which has resulted in today, anyway, a lot of lack of fear. And why do I not care? Because I don't know if not care is the word, but just very unattached. And I think it's because I'm just really not looking for happiness through activities. Obviously I'll enjoy things. I went to the beach today. That was really nice. Danced with this attractive woman who I didn't know. That was nice. But I'm not really seeking those things, Like the people at the yoga class seemed to like me. That was nice. Because what I'm mostly seeking is him. Not perfectly by any means. And that's today. And, of course, then a part of me wants every day to be like that and me to be like that every day. And, I noticed, I don't know why, I've been a little clumsy lately. And so, a couple times I just took some missteps and, like I was signing up for a new program at the chiropractor office and I couldn't decide which one. And I went back and forth. Um, and so this other sense of like, yeah, it's just me. It's still me. Um, I'm still just, I'm still just a dude who has, plenty of faults and shortcomings. So there's this way, kind of my experience today was like, yeah, I feel very different after 7 days of just, and of course, and just to let people know, I mean, I think I let people know in the first video, but the introductory video, I've really looked at Shin Buddhism quite deeply. Before this time, I'd read Paul Roberts' book 2.5 times, and really reflected on this a lot. And so it's not that I'm new to it, but what's new is I'm committing. I'd like to say 100%. I'm trying to commit 100% and just put all my other ideas aside. I'm really that's what's different this time. And here are the results for today. And of course, I hope every day will be like that, and that I'll be that peaceful and unattached and every day. And I think once Shinjin is settled, that's not that every day will be the same, but that's kind of the way of it. Once I feel certain, I feel very convinced, but not certain of my rebirth in the Pure Land. And once I'm utterly convinced, then um, I can't imagine getting really upset very often about, or just being very attached to things in this world. Not that I'll be perfect, not that I'll be some Superman, but so yeah, that's day 7, and the other thing is I'm really falling in love with the Dharma. I'm really falling in love with Amitabha, and I don't know how that's possible, but it is. I really feel like this is my path, and this is the path that's going to lead me to eternal happiness. That's the feeling today, day 7. We'll see what day 8 is like. Thank you so much for joining in. Namo Amida Butsu. And the other thing I'm excited about is I've started to make a list of my major doubts, and that according to Renyo, that's a major part of this path is expressing your doubts. And so I've started to express them to find some resolution about them. So here we go. Thanks so much for dropping by, and I wish that you feel held by the light of Amitabha Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu.